Norland's run to glory began in 2012. The Vikings dominated Leesburg to win their third state title in school history. 2013, an ugly game against Pine Forest, but Zach Johnson to the rescue. Norland makes it back-to-back championships in 6A. Last year, new team, same story. A three-peat for the Vikings, their third straight state championship in a row. Today, Lawton Williams III in Norland I history, aiming to become the first team from Miami-Dade County to win 4 titles in a row. History and immortality hang in the balance. 6A title game is next on BHSN. History hangs in the balance. The Norland Vikings have won 3 consecutive state championships. 4 hangs in the balance. Their opponent, the Gainesville Hurricanes, the Class 6A state championship on Bright House Sports Network. Hello, everybody. Welcome courtside at George Jenkins Arena alongside former USF point guard Andrick Frazier. I'm Ryan Bass. Andrick, I grew up in Miami-Dade County, a proud Dr. Kropp alum. This Norland Vikings dynasty began back in 2006 when I was in high school. 9 years later, they're still at it.
Ryan, there are a couple of things that are synonymous with coming to Lakeland. One is going to Fred's and getting a great meal for lunch. The other one is watching the Miami Norland Vikings play in a state final.
Yeah, look exactly how good they've been over the last 10 years. This is their 6th title game in the last decade. 3 consecutive 6A state championships, and no team, not Miami High, not Dr. Kropp, none of them have won 4 consecutive state titles. That is what hangs in the balance. And none of those teams had a player like DeJuan Huell. The 5-star center is the center of attention for the Vikings.
At 6'10", Huell can protect the paint. He rebounds the ball well. Unbelievable floor runner from rim to rim. He runs like a gazelle.
Gainesville, they have state championship experience. They've won 5 state titles, their last in 2009. But they had a doozy to get to this point against Edgewater. This was an all-out shootout. Back and forth game, 8 ties, 7 lead changes. Edgewater would take the lead 69-67. But this man, and I feel like we're going to see a lot of him today, Ronte Oates, tip in 2.5 seconds to go in regulation, sends it to overtime. And then in OT, Mr. Oates comes through again. A 3-pointer, 74-71, took the lead for good, closed the game on a 12-0 run. Ike Smith, one of the biggest reasons why they're here. This guy can get it done on both ends of the floor.
Team has a lot of balance, but it really revolves around Ike Smith at 6'4". He is a big, stout guard. He can play the 2 or 3 position for them, rebounds the ball well, and can flat out score.
A member of that 2013 Final Four team for Gainesville as well, so experience on both ends of the court. Norland, history in their sights. Gainesville, they'd love to end it. 6A state championship is next on Bright House Sports Network. Tip-off in the 6A state championship on Bright House Sports Network is just moments away. Before we do that, let's meet the third member of our team, Catherine Smith, with more on Gainesville's surprise visitor this week. Catherine?
Ryan, Gainesville's trying to capture its 6th state title, and this week, players and coaches received a special reminder of one of the Canes' first state championships. Mitch McCallum, a member of the 1969 team that won a championship with a 2-point overtime win over Hillsborough, showed up in Lakeland to wish Gainesville luck. One player told me he was really impressed with McCallum, who simply told the Canes to play hard. And chalk this up to small world. Coach Beckham and assistant coach Knight, Cedar Key High School coach, was also a member of that 1969 team. Well, Ryan, Coach John Delaney is here to cheer on the Canes.
Yes, he is, Catherine. A nice shot of Coach Delaney there, repping his Gator gear as we get set for the 6A championship. Let's check out the starting lineups for both squads in this 6A title game. Bibb Boyd, Williams, Oates, Smith, and Smart. Waite, Jean-Baptiste, Foster, Jones, and Huell, the starters for the Vikings. Let's put you in the driver's seat. Andrick, our Gulf Coast and Central Florida Honda dealer, keys to the game are what?
Gainesville's going to have to try to get to the rim as often as possible. Pressure by penetration. Teams that love to block shots, you have to want to go through their chest, try to put them in situations to get fouls. This is a team yesterday that shot 36 free throws in Gainesville. In Norland, they want to do the opposite. They want to host a block party. They want to play big and ride the shoulders of DeJuan Huell. 9 blocked shots yesterday. They want to be a deterrent at the rim and build a fence around the paint.
And Huell is certainly one to do it around. The 6'10" junior, ranked as the number 18 player in the entire nation by ESPN. We're ready for tip-off here from George Jenkins Arena inside the Lakeland Center. Huell and Ike Smith set to jump for it. The Vikings take possession. Norland coming in 22-8. Brutal schedule in Class 2A. Jumper by Huell off the mark, follows his own rebound. And the offensive board secured by Jean-Baptiste.
Miami Norland will be extremely patient. They run sets every trip down the floor unless they're in transition.
Ernell Foster looking for some room. Jean-Baptiste drives, stops, air balls it. Gainesville down with the rebound. Possibly an inadvertent whistle.
I think we may have some blood.
Take a look at the head coach for the Hurricanes. Kelly Beckham, his 33rd overall season coaching, 7th at Gainesville, has 684 career wins. That is 3rd all time for the Florida High School Athletic Association. For Oates a little bloody on the sidelines. That's what caused the whistle, as the trainer tends to Ronte Oates. The Hurricanes get going. Offensive foul called.
Signature half-court pressure by Miami Norland, 2-2-1 trap. The ball is driven down the sideline. You have to be able to come to a jump stop. Good job of sacrificing the body and drawing the charge by Norland.
Tyreek Waite, junior guard. Tough to play point guard for Coach Lawton Williams, and Waite has done a great job of it this year.
Good ball pressure by Gainesville.
Huell at the free throw line. Hits the back of the iron. Scoreless still. 5:38 in the first quarter. Gainesville swinging it around. Jumper from Smith is good. So Smith sinks the tray. And the Hurricanes on the board first.
See the senior's ability to shoot the basketball with range.
He's been doing a good job of getting a body on Huell. Lawton Williams III in his 12th year as the Miami Norland head coach. Born in Tallahassee, attended North Miami Beach High School though when he moved to Miami. FAMU alum. He is 11-0 overall in the state tournament when he gets his team here. 11-0. Andrick, that is unheard of.
Well, it seems like all the young man wants to do is win.
Smith, nice dish inside. Good job of drawing the defense, and Smith was there to put it back in. Ike Smith, that length bothering Norland inside.
Ike Smith is so active. I was talking to some of the coaches here yesterday that were here to watch him play in the semifinal, and just his toughness and athleticism, basketball IQ, do the things they love about his ball game.
Nearly another turnover. That was Isaiah Wilson who got his hand in there. Thank you for joining us. Those watching on Bright House Sports Network or streamed online on BHSNlive.com. Should be in for a good one here on BHSN. Waite thought about the drive, brought it back out. Waite this time dribbling with his right hand, hands it off to Jean-Baptiste. Back to Huell. Norland being patient on offense. Waite inside, had it knocked away, stepped out of bounds, turnover. Remember, you can get some behind-the-scenes footage. Bright House Network's customers get a behind-the-scenes look at today's production. Check out BHSN Extra Access Channel 1197. An inside look at today's game, never seen before. Multiple camera angles plus the on-air game. BHSN Extra Access, channel 1197, exclusively for Bright House Networks customers.
How would you like to face a 1-2-1-1 half-court trap and have 6'11" at the top of the trap in DeJuan Hill?
I wouldn't like it very much. Gainesville right now frustrating Norland, as they are 0 for 3 from the floor to start. That's Smith. Nice offensive board and putback. Isaiah Wilson, good energy off the bench. 7-0 start for the Hurricanes. Well, they have stormed out, bothered the Vikings to start this 6A championship.
Difficult sometime to box out and locate bodies against the zone, and here, just great foot movement by Wilson, coming up with the basketball and the easy 2 points on the stick back.
These two teams are very well deserving to be in the 6A championship. Here's a look at the road to the title game for the Hurricanes and Vikings. Pace, Pensacola, and Wolfson were the teams Gainesville had to go through before knocking off Edgewater in overtime to get to the championship game. As for the Vikings, Doral Academy, Matter Academy, how about Pembroke Pines Charter and Hanif Cheatham they had to beat, as well as Jefferson put the beat down on the Dragons to earn a spot in the 6A championship.
Gainesville really playing solid man-to-man defense. Doing a good job of keeping white jerseys in front. Good backdoor cut.
Nice pass, too. That was Jonathan Andre. Found the backdoor cutter, Jean-Baptiste. Nice cross-course pass. Rudy Bib Boyd, one of the best names of the tournament. Maybe second only to Maverick Rowan, who we got to see in the 5A championship. The all-name tournament.
Can also play a little bit, too.
Yes, you can. Huell traveled. Get in on the conversation today with the finals. Hashtag BHSN Finals. Tweet us at BHSN. Want to have your thoughts and hear your thoughts on today's game. Tweet us. Hashtag BHSN Finals. Turnover by Gainesville. Both teams even at 2 turnovers, but right now, Gainesville frustrating Norland. Tell me what they're doing, Andrick, which has gotten Norland off to the shaky start.
Well, they're getting great ball pressure on their man-to-man defense, handling the ball, controlling the ball handler, but they're also getting up in passing lanes, which is why we saw that last backdoor cut on the only field goal so far by Miami Norland. So for Miami, make sure they're going to have to spread out Gainesville. They need to attack and penetrate in gaps. But they have to look forward as well and do some backdoor cuts.
Patient offensively. They'll take that jumper, and that'll go through. Tyreek Waite, first field goal for the ball game for the Vikings. That's a 3.
Don't linger to wait for any points.
Hey! Andrew Frazier with the zingers early on. Nice drive and dish. Huell there off the backboard and in.
Huell did a good job of running the floor. He's rewarded on that play with a nice dime drop off by Waite.
7-0 run by the Vikings. Foul called before the shot. Gainesville, 28-3, considered the underdog in this championship game. They've won 17 of their last 18 games. One of their only losses this year to Buchholz at the buzzer. They beat Pensacola Pace. Pensacola on the road beat Wolfson. Of course, Edgewater and OT. They've been a resilient team all year, really making plays in crunch time, and one of the big reasons why they got a great head coach in Coach Kelly Beckham, who has certainly been around the block and has had his fair share of coaching in championship games.
This is definitely a program, and 28-3 is nothing to sneeze at.
Led Gainesville to the 5A championship in 2009, the first year that he took over. You see 4th title game appearance. Runner-ups twice at Bronson. He was the head coach from '85 until 2008.
If Norland can get some movement offensively.
Inside to Huell, takes on 2 defenders and scores. And a timeout called as Norland has fought back. 9-0 run. Huell, Waite, and Baptiste, the reason why the timeout was called. They have been on fire.
Huell now just starting to pick up, and he's just knows how to get in great spots. Here on dribble penetration, he gets his heels to the baseline, waiting for the oncoming pass, and here just a great play. Double back screen right to the block. Huell uses his shoulders to close off the defender and finish at the rim.
Juwan Huell, 19.1 points per game, 9.3 rebounds per game, also shooting 58% from the floor. All those first on the team. Had 23 points, 7 boards, 9 blocks, a steal, and an assist against Jefferson. Really his time to shine now, Andrew, because last year Norland had 6 seniors. Huell really wasn't the featured player on this team. Now is his time to take center stage and show up big in this championship game.
Huell's been a contributor ever since his freshman year, but you're right. They had Zach Johnson, Tyrone Williams, all guys who earned Division I scholarship to go play elsewhere. But this is Huell's team now.
Nearly forcing the turnover, couldn't get control of it. Ron Ray, rather.
Norland in a 2-3 zone.
Job of finding the guy in the middle, but Huell stole it away. They're going to call it jump ball. It'll stay with the Hurricanes. Huell, such a matchup nightmare. 6'10", offers from North Carolina, Louisville, Florida, Alabama, Miami, Kansas. Go up and down the list, and they're looking at number 20.
And he truly plays the 4 position for them. He does not play the 5. You'll see him on the wing on a 2-3 zone. You'll see him at the top of the press when they go 1-2-2 or possibly a 1-3-1 zone.
Ike Smith in the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Norland tried to save it out of bounds, and once again, Ray not able to keep possession. Inside to Smith. 3 defenders on him, nearly lost it. Smith corrals it and then hits the jumper.
Smith's so strong with the basketball.
Smith has 7 of the team's 9 points. Tied up at 9. This first quarter been a game of runs and turnovers.
Good ball pressure by the Hurricanes. Vikings not quite able to weather the storm so far.
You have been a point guard of puns.
And I'm sharp this
so
morning.
far. We had 1 game under our belt already, so now you're warmed up and ready to go. Foul called, nearly a scary situation there. Is taking a spill. It's Armani Williams.
Personal foul number 10. John Andre, his first team fourth.
Off the side of the backboard. That was Nico Gainey. Wanted the push, didn't get it.
They did get it. It's the 5th foul.
There you go.
15 foul by Norland.
Team foul number 5, foul number 10. Andre is second. Shooting is game.
Dribbles in. Go Gainey, the junior, dual enrolled at Santa Fe College. And a key contributor. It's the second.
Gainesville right now in control of this contest.
The exception of a 9-0 run by Norland, they've been in control the whole time.
Amazingly, we thought offense was going to be the key for Gainesville. They have made some shots, but defensively, they've done an unbelievable job in the half court against Norland.
12 seconds left on the clock, driving towards the lane. Got fouled to Denzel Williams. Looks like he came down on his ankle.
Personal foul one. Rudy Boyd, his first team second.
Time winding down. Ray has it, 7 seconds. 6 seconds, Ray off the glass, in and out. Huell, that time gets it to go. DeJuan Huell scores right before the buzzer, tied up at 11 after the first.
Hurricanes so far rating it in a Category 5, raining shots from all across the floor. But it's been a hefty dose from Mr. DeJuan Huell with 6 points in the first quarter, keeping Norland tied with Gainesville.
Tied up at 11 after 1 quarter. Welcome back as we're dancing here in the building at the Lakeland Center. Breaking it down, the Hurricanes certainly breaking down the Vikings in that first quarter. Take a look at the state titles out of Alachua County. Gainesville, 4 more than anybody else in the land. Eastside, Hawthorne, and PK Young up there, but there's no team basketball-wise better in Alachua County than Gainesville High School.
Well, Gainesville consistently puts together a quality product.
That's it to Catherine Smith, who's got an update on Rondé Oates. And what are you hearing, Kat?
Ron, they're dealing with a split lip. They're trying to stop the bleeding on his lower lip. Trainers are working on him right now. Coach Beckham, talking to his team, though, said great job in the first quarter. The only reason that Norland is in this game, he told him, is they're turning the ball over way too many times. So watch the turnovers.
All right, thank you, Catherine. To get things started here. Norland unable to find a rhythm on offense, although they are 5 of 9 from the field.
And Norland with their patient ball movement.
Offensive foul called. And how about Coach Beckham running with the referee when that foul call was made? Man, he was emphatic about that charge.
Hill catches the ball at the high post, shot fake, and then Ike Smith giving up his body. Great play, better defensive play by Smith. Not where you want to dribble the basketball against that trap.
And that trap took it. Dishes it in. Points scored. Jean-Baptiste.
Never went across half court. Along the sideline against a 2-2-1 trap. You got to get the ball to the middle of the floor.
That time they do. Bib Boyd. Shot was deflected by Huell. GHS with 4 offensive rebounds.
Purple people eaters are chewing up the glass.
Smith rises from downtown. Can't connect. That was Travoris Wah who came down with the rebound.
And Armani Williams almost coming up with the steal.
Gainesville's gone ice cold ever since the first couple minutes of the first quarter. Just 4 of 11. Looks like we're going to have a Rondé Oates sighting on the next whistle. Huell left-handed. Yes, that was a pretty move to the basket.
Big play by Huell, 8th point.
Deflected that shot as well.
6'10", coming into your living room, catches the basketball high post. One dribble, extends all the way to the rim with the left hand.
That's some talent right there.
Not too many 6'10s across the country can pull that off.
No, sir. (15-11) lead for the Vikings. Smith, though, ends the run. 9 points for Ike Smith. He has got going in this first half.
Smith just plays under such control, really smooth.
Smith with offers from Georgia Southern and Jacksonville University. Gainesville Sun All-Area. Huell, nice decision to kick it out. Trapped on the baseline, but able to get it back. Huell at the free throw line rises. Smith down with the rebound. Smith in transition. Nice bounce pass, and that will fall for Armani Williams.
Smith running the break. Williams being rewarded.
Just like that, tied up again.
The defensive play.
Baptiste the other way, fakes the pass to Huell and lays it in.
Baptiste, 6 point of the afternoon.
Shot 4 of 6 from three-point range against Jefferson. First year starting, but really been a leader for this Vikings team. Tapped away. Wait. Foster hammered. No call. Bib Boyd drives in. Foul was called as DeJuan Huell was sending that out of the building.
Bib Boyd attempting to get to the rim and accepts contact, and then bump set spike by Huell.
His first, team 7.
Look at Bib Boyd.
Rudy, shooting free throws.
Third year on varsity for the junior. Ranked number 37 on Florida Hoop's top 100 for the class of 2016. First point of the ball game. Couple of subs coming in. Micaiah LaCroix. Isaiah Wilson. Ronte Oates still hasn't checked in.
He actually came in for a little bit, and they went right back to the bench. I don't know if he's still feeling woozy or.
Looks like there's still some blood in Mr. Oates. Good pass on the baseline. Tavares Wah.
Because Gainesville is so aggressive defensively, you'll have opportunities for backdoor cuts. We've seen it already once today, and on that possession, Wilson just caught exposing his back leg. He did not have vision of Wah.
Norland's first free throws of the ball game, and Wah sinks it. 6'4" junior. As you take a look at Ronte Oates trying to stop the bleeding. He was huge in the semifinal win over Edgewater. 17 points on 3 of 5 from three-point range. The all-new high school scoreboard, your source for the best high school sports stories. Every weeknight at 6:30, we'll introduce to you some of the most interesting and exciting athletes from across the state. High school scoreboard, weeknights on Bright House Sports Network, your home for high school sports. Offensive foul called on the push-off.
Ike Smith trying to make a play.
Offensive foul number 3, Ike Smith, his first, team 4.
Call for clearing out.
(19-16) lead for Norland. Ryan Bass, Andrick Frazier, Catherine Smith on hand. Vikings aiming for history. No team in Miami-Dade County history has ever won 4 consecutive state championships. Vikings trying to do that today.
A little short on that jump shot.
Nice pass, intercepted by Tevin Jones. Wait, bounce pass to the corner. That's Jean Baptiste, fouled on the three-point attempt.
And how many times we've seen that this week, fouling not only jump shooters, but three-point shooters.
Personal foul number 33, LaCroix, his first, team 5th.
It's not a good foul.
Jean
No, it is
Baptiste
not.
shooting.
That's David Jean-Baptiste, 7 points now. He's got some college interest. North Florida, Florida International University, Stetson. Really has been a key component for this Vikings team this year. You want to talk about turnover, Andrew. This is a program that many, when the year started, counted them out. They lost 6 seniors to graduation, and 7 players transferred out of the program 2 months before the season started. And guess what? They're back here once again.
Well, when you have a center of a program like DeJuan Hill and unbelievable coach like Lawton Williams III, it's not as easy as plugging in pieces, but it makes winning that much easier.
Well, and Lawton Williams III is certainly the key component and an exceptional coach, and one that I don't think gets enough credit for what he's been able to do with this program. I mean, just look at the record in the postseason. 6 title game appearance, 5-0 all time. He is undoubtedly one of the best coaches in Miami-Dade County.
And he does it by playing,